Live at 6, this is 13 News Now.
And off the top at 6, a check of your forecast. Take a look at these gray skies over Newport News this afternoon. The clouds continue to hang over Virginia Beach Town Center as we look live right now. The question now, how long will this all last?
Let's check it out with Jeff Lawson.
Well, we're going to have a chance of rain even tomorrow at times and in a few spots, but I don't expect there'll be this much coverage. This was a little bit more than we had talked about yesterday, although we said there'd be some wet weather, scattered showers. This is almost like scattered to even occasional showers out there right now. As we put it all into motion, you can see that we do have that moisture sweeping across parts of the area. Especially right now, a lot of those clouds out there as well. So basically what we're going to talk about for the rest of the evening is the precipitation lasting for a little while and then gradually tapering off, and an improving forecast for your Valentine's Day in some respects.
Jeff, thanks. Breaking news right now at 6. 2 shootings in 2 cities.
One person is dead, the other clinging to life. 13 News Now has crews working both scenes tonight.
Robert Boyd is live along Des Moines Avenue in Portsmouth, but we are going to begin with Stephen Graves live at the ocean front.
Hey guys, yeah, we're here at 16th and Cypress, and you take a look behind me. Police are still on scene investigating this shooting. We're talking one person critically injured, and there was a crash here. A car that went into a pole, a window knocked out. We're told this call came in at about 4 this evening. Actually, a neighbor said her AC person, her man, was out here working when he saw the crash. Take a listen to what he told her.
And he said, when I looked, the people were running from the car. He said, that's when I ran, when he saw that, and hid.
And we don't know much right now. We do know that this was a male who was shot, critically injured. Right now, police don't have much information. They're asking if anyone knows anything, you call police, because they don't have any suspect information right now. That's the latest here. Reporting live in Virginia Beach, I'm Stephen Graves, 13 News Now.
Right, Stephen, thanks. We want to get now to Robert Boyd in Portsmouth.
He's at the scene of a deadly shooting along Des Moines Avenue. Robert.
Well, David and Regina, police have cleared the scene out here on Portsmouth Boulevard and Des Moines Avenue. That is where a woman was found shot to death in the middle of the street around 3 o'clock this afternoon. That marks Portsmouth's first homicide of 2018, and so far no suspects and no answers in the case. We can tell you a car was towed away from the scene, believed to be connected in the crime, and police say they're just glad, considering the time of day this happened, that no one else was hurt.
Just before 3 o'clock, we have schools that are getting let out. We have high school students that are being let out. This is a community, it's a neighborhood. You know, it is a little concerning that it happened right in broad daylight, just a day before Valentine's Day.
So far, no witnesses in this case, but police are urging anyone who may know anything about it to please call them and come forward. Live in Portsmouth, Robert Boyd, 13 News Now.
Our team is on the ground gathering more details. Look for updates tonight throughout the evening on our 13 News Now app with complete coverage tonight on 13 News Now at 11. Right now, parents take their frustration to Virginia Beach school board members. At this hour, the school board is discussing a controversial plan.
Oh, it's for moving students from one elementary school to portable classrooms at another. 13 News Now reporter Chinu Her is live outside of that meeting.
Well, that's right, guys. I did speak to some of these parents tonight before they headed into this meeting. They tell me they are hoping for positive updates when it comes to these plans to move these students into those portable classrooms. These Thorogood parents have been concerned about plans to put these hundreds of students in these portable classrooms down the street at another school while Thorogood is being rebuilt. Parents say their biggest concerns tonight, safety and security. Parents are hoping to find common ground and do what's best for their students.
I hope that the school board will, I hope that they will at least hear our voice, that they don't blow us off. I hope to hear that they will be willing to work with us.
All right, and that meeting is going on right now over here. We will be heading into that meeting right after this, and we'll bring you the latest tonight on 13 News Now at 11 o'clock. Live in Virginia Beach, Chinu Her, 13 News Now.
Now to a crime alert in Newport News. Police released this video of a horrifying robbery. You can see the clerk emptying the cash register at gunpoint. Tonight we hear from that clerk. Allie Weatherton spoke to her.
As the gun was pointed to her head, all she could think about was her family.
I thought he's going to shoot me.
And not even 12 hours later, this mom was back to work. She's still terrified and says she'll always remember what happened last night.
I told him, take whatever you want.
J&G Food Mart closes at 11 every night, and last night was no different. The victim was cleaning up, throwing the last bag of trash in the dumpster.
And I felt something was behind me, and then I looked, and he was right in front of my face.
The thief grabbed her, pulling her by her hair to the front of the store.
When I opened the drawer, he took the money from himself. And they dropped it on the floor, some of them. Then he dropped me on the floor to pick up all the money.
She thought her nightmare was almost over, but it wasn't.
He was asking for the cigarette. He put the gun on my head.
She says she kept telling him, please don't kill me. She says after his bag was full, he ended up putting her in the back of the store into an office. Then he shut the door and left. But for some reason, when she tried to get out, the door wouldn't open.
I screamed for the other guy, but he didn't hear. And then I did it again. I push it so hard, and then I unlock, and then I get out.
The second employee was working in the freezer and didn't even know what was going on. Together, they called 911. Both hope the suspect is caught.
The suspect got away with a bag of cigarettes and about $250. Now, if this suspect looks familiar to you, contact the crime line at 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. In Newport News, Allie Weatherton, 13 News Now.
All right, on 13newsnow.com, you can again see that terrifying video for yourself. Just click the link to this story.
It was a shock for neighbors in Denby. Newport News police say vandals spray painted several cars. It happened along Sandstone Court. Detectives tell us this happened sometime Sunday. It is now Tuesday and people are still dealing with this mess. We found one car that had been hit with red paint. Neighbors told us about what they found.
A guy and his girlfriend were looking at their car, and he was like, what the? And I asked him what was wrong. I thought somebody hit his car, and I went to the side of the car, and it was like red streak of red paint.
Experts say even though this is frustrating, it is possible to get the paint off. We are still waiting to hear exactly how many people have to go through this costly process. In the meantime, police are looking for leads. If you know anything that could help investigators, give the crime line a call. Your tip could earn you a $1,000 reward.